Hello, Victor here again, restoringmercedes.com. This is another video for Danny in California. Okay, Danny, so I sent you another video about e-gas module test. So this is the one that I want to send to you. This is one of my modules that I drove on perfectly fine, upgraded and all. Now we're talking about throttle bodies. So I sent you a couple of pictures there with your motors and stuff. So now I'm just showing you the bench test, so the activation, and this is where we are. Let me just try to put the here. So first I'm gonna show you the bench test here. As you can see, they activate and they work. Now we see live readings on e-gas module right there. Basically pretty equal. 431, 4.33, that's fine. Those are not mirror images, they fluctuate, but these two supposed to be really close. So let's open throttles a little bit, and you're gonna see that the upper reading and lower reading, these two more or less correlate, and they should, and that's how it works. So 1.99. Yeah, there is a delay. I know that's the computer. The limitation of software is very slow. So, but that's basically how it works. Let's see if I can show another readout. Probably not. Maybe we'll see. Let's see what happens. Switches. These are not very relevant. I don't know why they don't really show much, but it's just weird. Different cars, different control modules. These switches here, sometimes they show, sometimes they don't. I have it doesn't really matter. I mean, you saw, I'm gonna go and plug them into the vehicle right now, and I'll show you the full operation, because right now this is half operation. Okay, this is half throttle right here. We only have like a halfway opening because we're in diagnostic mode on the bench. So I'm going to go out there and plug them into the vehicle and show you a complete opening of both throttles where they open 90 degrees on the vehicle. And the reason for that is because computers will see other modules. This module will see another one and another one. So communication is going to be established between all modules. For example, here, a fault memory in this particular module, because it is not connected to other computers, we obviously have the control module, communication, and idle speed recognition signal this is the LH1 module, this is the primary bank fuel management module, and this one is communication fault between this module and other modules. And this will come up as well too because of the other codes, plus when you power it on and off, then obviously there will be issues. So obviously this is just a makeshift bench test, so that's what happens. But no other codes, there is no code, there are no codes for potentiometers. I sent you the video when I drove on this module, no issues there. But again, once you pull it in, pull it out, and if you don't disconnect the battery when you do that, I usually don't. So this is what happens, but that I can do. As long as the engine is not running, then you should be okay. Alright, so let me pause this video. I'm gonna go out there and connect them to the vehicle and continue the recording. Okay, Danny, so both throttles are connected to customer's car here. It's the same car, V12 94. So we're going to put on the ignition and I'll show you the operation. First, when you put on the ignition, both throttles will activate and they will go through learning. Let's just wait for that. You're gonna see throttle move a little bit. See, move just slightly. And went back, so that means the learning stops were recorded in the memory. So here we are, as you can see, full 90-degree action on throttles. Very nice. Very smooth operation. Move really nice. No questions here. Next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to also want to see the gap in between the plates, because sometimes this plate shifts. I already moved it. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so let's start the car just to show that there is no ASR light when engine runs. Okay, let me move the steering wheel actually. Alright, so let me start this up. The car has been started. Go steering wheel like this. Now throttles are not obviously on the intake manifold, so we're going to have high idle. This is pretty much like the limp mode right here, right? So, but the point of this video is just to show that even when even they're not on the intake manifold, they still active when engine runs. That's important because all computers now talk to each other. As you can see, even idle speed tries to raise because there is communication between modules. So every time the throttle opens, the e-gas module sends the signal to the primary fuel management module, and that one increases the idle speed, like it increases the amount of gas. I mean, it's a very complicated thing, but we don't need to know that. We just need to show that throttles, as you can see, they activate just fine. So this is basically going to be our test. Now check engine light there is for different reasons, not to worry about. It's not, has nothing to do with ABS or ASR. ASR rather right now we're working with. So, but this is it. So let me one more time put on the ignition, and you can see both throttles activate just fine. So that's it. Basically these are ready to go along with the gas module. Alright, so this is going to be all. This is Victor at restoringmercedes.com. Thank you for watching.